Today is Sunday, the 17th day of January 2021. I try so hard to make my videos as short as I can, but I get caught up with passion and being purpose driven. I speak long, but I hope that I speak effectively. I did so a few days ago when I went into the pine forest on the way to Spring City and did a video of over 16 trailers worth of wood rotting in the pine forest. It was so effective that we finally got Minister Henfield to speak on something. But what he said really made me just smile. Many may be intrigued by his wit and his speech of if he know the subject matter, and he tried to divert from the subject matter. But it didn't impress Kai Mills at all. See, I've been through a storm. I've been here for over a year. Darren Henfield have not spent a month in Abaco since the hurricane, nor have he spent a month in Abaco in 35 years. Yet, he's the minister responsible for trying to get us back to some normalcy as the minister and the MP of North Abaco. But when Darren would say and try to talk about his character, I just laughed that I known him from was 10 years old. But first time I've known that his last name was Allen, his mother's oldest brother was Allen. So that's interesting to know that was thrown in his name. And he was said, he is Darren Henfield. Darren Allen Henfield, the son of Evelyn Henfield, deceased, and Clifford Henfield, and if people would know his character, they would know that he would not let wood rot in the pine forest and keep them away from his people. On that statement right there, Darren became the biggest liar since Ananias and Sapphira. Only one thing different, he didn't turn into a pill of salt yet, but that would happen on election day. Darren Henfield knows that those wood was up there for 6 months. I did a video 6 months ago, but nobody paid attention then, but I guess they weren't doing anything, so the second video I did, they start to pay attention. I've been there for 6 months, know that those stuff was there. So ask the minister, what is the wood doing there? DRA? DRA is non-existent here. If you would take the money that you're paying the minister, K. Forbes Smith, for being in the DRA, and take that money and put it into the monies that you have promised Abaco people to help to rebuild, we'd be way ahead. We know right in Darren's neighborhood, we call it Block 30, and they call the area where his parents and his brothers, sisters live, they named it after his father's church, Grace Avenue. For months, we saw Darren's brother, David Henfield, with trucks and truckloads of sheetrock. And he was giving them out like a Joneser, 5 sheet, 10 sheet, to whoever he believed is F&M or whoever would be quiet, because he gave them out on the back of his truck in the front of his house. And then every now and again, you'll see some trucks pull up and he would offload all the stuff quickly. I assumed that those trucks that pull up, he was selling it. David was doing this for months. So Darren, you don't know what's going on with the wood, the other stuff that your brother had access to. He went in the back of there and he opened up a hardware. I heard the boys talking and said, we want to know where David is getting those stuff from so we could go and break the trailer open and take all. I didn't say anything to them. I know where he was getting them from. I already knew, but this was F&M. Let them figure it out. This weren't the people I was going to give the information to. If you want to know where he's getting it from, follow him. That's how I knew where he was getting it from. I followed him and did a video 6 months ago. And for months he was selling these stuff and giving to whoever he wants to. But the question is, to Minister Henfield, why are they still there? And what is the process? Because plenty of people have contacted me needing them. What is the process to get them from further decaying and get them to the people that need them the most? Forget about your name, Darren, Allen, Henfield, and who's your man, who's your pa. That doesn't make no difference to us at this stage. We want to know, after I have alerted the weightlessness of your government and yourself by allowing the stuff to be there, and then he would say, put the blame on the DRA and the Dooms. The DRA in Abaco is non-existent. Why doesn't you address Darren Henfield? You address the rotten wood that you lied to, saying that you wouldn't let rotten away from your people. But 6 months in, the video is out there, it's rotting. But tell me something, Darren Henfield. Who authorized the DRA office to call people from Crown Haven to Green Turtle Key, Dundas, Murphy, Central Pines, and say, we have a card for you? And the people got so excited because the card meant that they finally could go and get their $10,000 worth of material, $7,500 worth of material, $5,000 worth of material, $2,500 worth of material that was promised from in August. My Lord, when the people came traveling from all over, when they came to the DRA office last week, they gave them a $10 card. Some people almost had a heart attack, almost fall out. Like, what the hell is going on? From August to now, the DRA, that weight nothing organization that the government has created to give the Minister Hiram Lewis a salary, a big salary, ministerial salary, K. Forbes Smith, big money, $150,000 plus perks, that she can bring people from Grand Bahama to do metal roofs at the primary school and the high school. That's the power she has. Darren Henfield has people in North Abaco that could do the same metal roof. But the metal roof was going at $750,000 for each school plus. That was too much money for Abaco people. So K. Forbes Smith sent her people into Abaco to collect this money. And you're talking about your character? You ain't got no character. Find some character and let Abaco know what are you prepared to do going forward with the 16 40-foot trailer full of lumber. We can't use the bed no more. They're already lost in the element with mildew. All the beds that I saw there. And let Abaco people know, because Kai want to know, what is in the 20-odd trailers that y'all paying people to keep away from their people? You imagine this? After 6 months of Darren, the minister, paying people to guard the stuff from the people that was sent for. What are you prepared going forward? And how are you going to distribute the material to the people that needed it 6 months ago? Forget your character. The hell with your character. What about our character? What about our needs? Why is the minister that we elected as a member of parliament is paying his constituents to hold us hostage by having security to keep the people that the wood was meant for 6 months in? When Darren Allen Henfield, the son of Evelyn Henfield, deceased, my mother's best friend, and your father, Clifford Henfield, son, when are you going to find some character and some internal fortitude to do what the people has elected you to do? And that is the only thing they did is elected you to be a servant, to sit at the table of decision making, to make lives better for Abaconians. The question, Darren Allen Henfield, have you made life better? Nope. 1 year, 4 months in, Darren Allen had a meeting with his people. We see him at funerals and giving out $3 toys to our kids. That is your character. That is nothing to brag about. It's one of these Kai Care videos, trying so hard to make it short. But when you think about people like Darren, you go and you get long-winded. So find some character. Let us know, when are we going to get our material. It's one of these Kai Care videos. I'm here on the ground when Darren trying to figure it out.